So we're here at Stamford Bridge for Newcastle United's final game of what's been a really enjoyable but grueling season at the same time, because obviously we had the World Cup break in the middle and it's right at the end of May now, and Newcastle finally play that last game here at Stamford Bridge. It was a game obviously for a lot of weeks. Many people wondered if it was going to be some kind of crucial, decisive fixture. As it's turned out, it's not going to be. Newcastle have got their Champions League place in the bag, and for Newcastle fans, they can enjoy the day. But I think there's still obviously something to play for in terms of third and fourth, depending on what goes on with Manchester United and Fulham across at Old Trafford. So yes, there is still a position to play for, but the most important one, the Champions League position, is in the bag, and Newcastle fans know that they'll be going into Champions League venues next season. Can they beat Chelsea today? Well, I haven't seen much from Frank Lampard's team in the last few weeks to suggest Newcastle will have a difficult time here today, although you have to bring in injuries into consideration. Martin Dubravka's probably going to play today. There's lots of absentees in the squad, the big ones being Joe Linton, who's got a knock and can't feature today. Joe Willock, we knew a couple of weeks ago he was going to be missing. Sean Longstaff's just got back from fitness. We'll see where he figures today. And then people like Jamal Lascelles and Matt Ritchie were declared out of the game before we arrived here. Eddie Howe told us before the game Joe Linton will not be involved here this afternoon. We knew Joe Willock was going to be missing, and Javier Manquillo won't get what could potentially have been a farewell appearance for Newcastle. So lots of absentees today. It gives others an opportunity to feature, and Newcastle will still be confident and get a result here, put on a performance for a lot of travelling fans. Bumped into a lot of them on the way down here. Some have even travelled without tickets. They just want to enjoy a day in London to see off the season. So people in good spirits, and Newcastle United are sure of that Champions League place already before a ball's kicked. So no problems on that score. Newcastle just looking, as I say, they're playing for third place potentially, but they'll just want to put on a good performance and finish on a high.